Hello, and welcome to the Game Builder Tycoon Prologue. This is a update of a demo I've previously played, and now they're have kind of revised things and made this whole prologue. So I'm going to take a look and see, what's kind of changed. I seem to remember from when I first took a look at this game that it was an entry in the game developer tycoon kind of genre, um, and that while there, while it was a solid kind of just it did all the things, checked all the boxes, it wasn't something that stood out in a way. And I'm going to come back and see what they did here and see if they've added a bit more to it to kind of make it stand out a bit more, give it a bit more oomph. Um, let's see. So obviously they have, different base characters. I guess you have to use one of their base characters. All right. And we'll just any copies, and we'll just go there. All right. So we have technical skills, designing skills, marketing skills. We have attribute points. And again, as we're just going to start, we do want to, make ourselves a bit more smarter, a bit more IQ. Maybe we'll lopside that way. We'll be a little less creative, but we'll have good technical skills and insight. That should be okay. We'll have a little bit of creativity issues. So that seems pretty familiar. They seem to be using more humanistic models. I don't remember such a deep kind of visual representation or an avatar of oneself. It's more of just the stat points last time. But we'll see what exactly is going to be here. What's going to be kind of the fun, hopefully additions to what's going on. But what I really want to, I'm going to see if there's really something to break, from the core gameplay of design game move sliders to represent time investment in different areas of game. Did you match what our behind the scenes logic says should be the appropriate amount in each of these games? Because that could be, again, it's a solid kind of gameplay mechanic if you can kind of figure that out, and it's just and then it becomes a puzzle game of, can you figure out what is the logic behind the kind of things here. All right, there we go. All right, the first thing we can do is create a game. All right, maybe we'll start with a nice little point and click. We'll point and click. Maybe just do an animal game. Do it on PC. We'll do small. We'll do 2D dimensions to start with. Classic cool D. So cartoonish. And we're gonna do the great, oh come on. Don't give me a little bit of problems. The Great Savannah as a game here. There we go. Okay, so this is a point and click game. Maybe not necessarily the best thing I had, but we're gonna. This is features and functionality. So, hold on. Okay, there we go. Features and functionality. And do that as a bit lower. story quests and dialogue, level and environment. This is arts and animation. And yeah, maybe we'll prioritize that. So let's see. Okay, okay. Player interaction. I think level layout's going to be pretty important. The world design. I put music, narrative storytelling. We're going to go story. We're going to actually have some good dialogues in a point and click. We want the UI to be good. Animation. Okay. Then here, AI, we don't really need to focus on AI. Can't go lower than that, but we'll do that. And this is going to have to be me to do everything because it's just me. It's word of mouth. This could be great, this could be terrible. Slowly, we're working on things here. Designing. Are we getting up to 100 here? Are we going to break 100? Yes, we did. Okay. Okay. So not necessarily the best game there. Okay. Better marketing. Yes, and technical skills. Alright. All sorts of things you can see. Logbooks and stats. Okay. That's just that. Ranking, games history. I really wish... Okay, can we do... Okay, that's... Game size, device, art style, features, theme, genre, marketing. Okay. That's all there. Improve characters, create game, change music, lock the office in a full game. Employees can be hired in a full game. So the problem is now that I go into my logbooks and stacks, even if I go to like let's see. Ranking, so we're all the way down there. That's fine. Games history. If I go to this game, there's, I guess, no more kind of stuff in there. All right, let's create games. Let's create a fighting game. A fighting game. We can go dystopia. That's fine. 3D. We'll do a classic. 3D cartoon. Then, and what we'll call this is Wasteland Ring Out. There we go. All right. Here we want to get some features and functionality. Sound and music, we're going to do down a bit more. Level design environment can sit there. Story, quest, and dialogue, that can go pretty low. We're going to do some more graphics. We'll really kind of put that there, I think. Okay. We want the AI to be pretty decent. Good optimization. Okay. Visuals, animation, UI. A little bit better dialogues. Level layout. Kind of the player interaction, world design. Voiceover, we're going to kind of balance that. Okay. Do auto select, that's all going to be me. Do word of mouth. And we don't have any features to add. Yes. People may love free demos, but again. Okay. So let's see. All right. Slightly better. Okay. Okay. So that was maybe slightly profitable. I can manage now. They have this whole loan system. Still don't let me do research about what worked in on my character or not. So let's see. Okay, so that only does it through, yeah. Let's do a city builder. Space, too small. Go 2 dimensions. Cartoonish. Moon colony sim. There we go. And we're gonna have to do a good amount of level designs, technical. Arts and animation can go down, writing can go down. I think that'll be fine. We want to do good amount of that. Optimizations. I think we really want to work on features. AI needs to be decent. Visuals. I think UI needs a good thing. Maybe a little bit of just story. I think we're gonna do that. Okay. All meat. Word of mouth. All right. Okay, let's see if it will do pretty well. Hopefully it'll do well. Alright. Readings were a bit mixed. Yes, now we can create sequel. Okay. Now maybe I want to work on improving my character. Let's do a creative mastery course. Still, profitable here. So there we go. Game earnings report. These moon colonies seem to do pretty well. Okay. The engine. Time for a new game. Let's do a paid game. We can do a visual novel. Maybe we don't have the right things for visual, but definitely action adventure. Do that. Cartoonish. Oh god. Action adventure. Zombie quest. There we go. Action adventure. Kind of want to think I do that. A little bit there. Maybe cut that down. That feels about right. Okay. I do want to get animation. Story, quest, definitely get up. Let's go with music. I think world design, a little bit more priority. I hope there's something where, like, as you get better games, so yeah, we're still going up. We're still making little bits of money. Yes, combination. All right. Yes. Get the bug fixes done. And not 70% of financial sales revenue. Okay. Okay. Not necessarily where we perfectly want to be, but it's okay. Okay, maybe we can research something. A new theme. Visual novel with fantasy. Sure. That's genre, device, game size, viewpoint, art style. Marketing, free demo, mobile might be good. Okay. So we're going to go with a paid game. We're going to go visual novel. We're going to go fantasy. I think we're going to go 3D. We're going to go cartoonish. And we're going to do Elf Life. It's a visual novel. Let's see. So, Elf goes to Warg Town. All right, definitely we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Level environmental design. This is going to get very low. This should be medium, but these should definitely be art. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So, world design, player interactions. Let's do music in that. But we definitely need to hit. I think I can take story and go. Oh no, story's gonna. Yeah, we need to. That definitely needs to happen. UI needs a little bit more. Yeah, that should all be me. Word of mouth. Because we need to keep creating games so we're netting money here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's at least decent. Alright. So now we're respected. So hated to love. So that impacts our overall sales. Very good. Maybe we can research something. Unlock something on mobile, features. Maybe we unlock tutorials here. Okay. Do a paid game. So this is cards. Two-dimensional. We'll just call them card monsters. I think we're going to go with the level design and environment. We're going to go a little bit on that. A little bit on the arts. Not so much on the story. That feels... it's going to be more balanced. We're going to do a little bit of that. Level layout, player interaction, world design. What optimizations? Want the AI to work well. Want the UI definitely to work well. And this is going to be probably a little heavier like that. But again, I don't know their internal logic because I'm designing different games and, you know, I imagine like I put this tutorial in, it's gonna be good that I have it. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's get rid of bugs, but now we're really gonna have to focus on. Alright. Wasteland, ring out. Okay. Let's see. Alright, well that's somewhat. We're going to need to keep... maybe if we do a free-to-play... let's see. Problem is, I'm not really getting information. Like, there's nothing where other games that could be like, get hints on the internal logic behind the game. Like, this would be great if you were to, you know, do this. Action, adventure, space quest. Alright. Action, adventure. Do a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit less there. Yeah, maybe just pump those up a bit. Okay. Action, adventure. We do the storytelling. Definitely want to focus on quests and dialogue. Music. Maybe that'll do well. Because what I would really like to do is essentially get feedback on like games of this genre need this something more. So essentially I could learn the logic behind the game because some of it you can kind of intuit, but some of it is based on, you know, what the designers are thinking. And you don't necessarily know what their thoughts are. But there we go. Oh, that was a really nice little boost to cash. Okay. Let's see. The genre. Unlock all that. In addition to genre, yes, I want to abandon my current. Yes, I want to abandon the project. That's not really a project. Creativity, artistic. There we go. I haven't even started anything. Proof characters research. Genre, casual strategy. Theme. It's like city building. Let's see, platformer, life sim. Let's see, real-time strategy. Let's learn how to make a real-time strategy. All right, let's do that. Let's do a paid game. We'll do real-time strategy. We'll set it in space and do 2D graphics. And hold on. And we'll call it, let's see, Planetcraft. That is referencing nothing at all. People should not draw any sort of anything from it. Okay, let's see if we'll do that. Okay, so we do want the AI to be good. We want features and we want it optimized. Visuals, animation. I think that would be better. Dialogues, that should all be balanced. Sound effects, music. Okay. Level layout needs to be good. Player interaction. There, we're going to do that on world design. Do auto selection on there. And we'll definitely put some tutorials in. That ultimately helps us. Okay, Moon Colony Sim. Okay, we'll try a cross-promotional deal. We'll see what it does. Alright. Let's see what it gives. Alright. That's at least... There we go. And let's see if I can look at games history. So I can create sequels. Okay, so our first game, The Great Savannah, Planetcraft, Space Quest, Zombie, Moon Colony Scan. Not necessarily something I want to do at the moment. Maybe I'll do some research, device, maybe go for mobile. All right. Corporate taxes. All right, let's maybe do a free game. Maybe? Yeah. Let's see. I think I want to do a little more research. Theme. Let's see. We can do a theme of anime. Alright. I think we need to create a game now. Definitely do a paid game. And maybe we'll do action adventure. Anime, we'll do it on mobile. And 3D, classic 3D, cartoonish. It has to be big eyes. Or big moon eyes. There we go. We're definitely going to put a lot of art in this. Probably some decent amount of story. Probably some environment level design. This can be rather low. So, animation, visuals. Kind of needs to be up there. Dialogues. Quest needs to go up. That should at least be world sign. Maybe we'll do it like that. Okay. Able to get more stars than now, because I'm hitting like there. Okay, we'll take a nice publisher offer. See what happens. Okay. Not the best. Okay. That was not helpful. We're going to need to create another game. Maybe... Let's see. We can do a sequel. Maybe we'll do a sequel. Go back into our game's history. And maybe we'll not classic 3D, maybe we'll do 2 dimensions. Do cartoonish. 2. I think we wanted to do that. We did want to focus on some level design, arts and animation, get a bit low. That gets a bit low too. The UI probably needed to get more AI features, optimization. Sound effects, and probably quest. This may not be as good here. But again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to see, like, can I make this better if I play with this? But I'm not getting clues to where that goes. That's slightly annoying. Is that I want to figure out the logic. Yes, that tells me I want to match those. That doesn't tell me, like, how to match those. That's not as good as there. It's going down because it's not as good. Okay. Maybe I improved my character. What can my character be improved on? Maybe some design skills? We'll just try this. I am making more. Okay, let's make a paid game. Or, yeah, we're going to develop, abandon, go to games history. Do we ever do a good fighting game? Well, how's our fighting game? Wasteland, Ring Out. Okay, maybe we'll do a PC. We'll do all classic 3D, cartoonish. I think we want to do a bit there. Level design and environment. We'll do that. I think we'll do some of that. I want to do some of the visuals of that. I definitely think we want to do some quests, sound effects. I want to do some voiceover, level layout, a little bit of world design, definitely player interaction. Okay. If we can do that. Still going up. Oh, zombie quest is stopped. No. We'll climb that. Okay. Oh. That did not do great. That was bad. Yeah, we're losing followers on that. That was not a good game. Okay. Maybe we do a city building game. And Vikings. You know what? Abandoned current project. Are not necessarily improved, but research. What's the genre we can do? Life sim, sports, racing. Let's do a roguelite. I have an idea. For a Viking roguelite. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do a paid game. Roguelike. We're going to do Vikings. Be on PC. 2D, cartoonish. It's going to be called Gnar. Well, I really want to focus, I think, on level design a bit, on your UI interface. Not so much the stories and the quest, but I think that. So we'll have some decent AI. We're going to have features, optimization. I really want to focus on UI. We'll do a little bit of visuals there. Really want to focus on quests and story. The level layout needs to be good. A little bit of world design, player interaction. We're going to really focus on sound effects. We're going to do that. Maybe this will do well. Do word of mouth. Do this. Let's see where I'm getting to. Alright, let's grow. No, not for 70%. Moon Colony Sim 2 has not earned anything. Well, at least it didn't cost us. This is not good. Okay. That's not improving our reputation. But, like logbooks and stats, games earning report. So, the Great Savannah kind of broke even. We Slim rang out, did fine. And Colony Sim did great. Zombie Quest, okay. That was fine. That at least did well. Space Quest Action Adventure did fantastic. And Colony Sim. Yeah, Wasteland Ring Out 2, though. Gnar is doing okay. Let's do a game. Maybe another pay game. Real-time strategy. Fantasy. We're going to go mobile. We're going to do small. 2D, classic 2D, cartoonish. And Battlecraft. Why not? Okay. Do their level and environment. We'll do a little bit more on arts. Let's see. We do want to do AI optimization, UI. Definitely go there. More of the quest and a little bit on story. Level design should be pretty good. I think that's something for the voiceover that. Again, I don't know. This is my just opinion. But again, the only way to know would actually be to get some insight into what they're saying. Why something did good, why something did bad. There's not really a way to get that in this game. Localization. 30% of initial sales, I'll take it. Okay. It doesn't say anything, like, even in these reviews, it doesn't say, you know, had this, it just does good and bad. So, that would be something that would be nice to know. Let's see, research, art style, that's locked. Unique visual viewpoint. Isometric. That could be pretty cool. Okay. So we could do that. Let's see. Yes, I want to abandon. What is our game's history here? Battlecraft. Okay. So we're going to design a game, paid game. We're going to go city building. City building. Fantasy. Do small. We'll do isometric. Do cartoonish. And we'll call it. Let's see. Castle builders. Do some of that. We're gonna do some of that. Think. Let's get all these. Can I get all these up to high? Maybe. Okay. Do AI features. We'll balance that out. Okay, we definitely want UI up there. Visuals. UI should be great. Quests. Level layout, world design, player interaction. Let's do a little bit more like that. Let's do that and that. Auto selection. I mean, there's definitely with what time you put them where, and then the sub development of where you put the stars is certainly, is certainly something. But this doesn't kind of help me know what's going to be good in the future. I'm not learning in this process, which is what I would be wanting. So, certainly, maybe we'll unlock character customization here. We're advancing. All right. Day-night cycle, achievements and stats. Corporate tax. The game NAR. Okay. Paid game. Visual novel. Anime. Put on the PC this time. We'll maybe do an isometric, cartoonish. We'll say Last Dream is what we're going to call this one. The visual novel, we're going to need to put a lot into that. Maybe do that. Okay. Not so much in the AI features, optimizations, animation. Do that. We really need to focus on stories and dialogues, maybe a little bit into quests. music. This is going to have a little more voiceover. We want, I think, that. Word of mouth. Character customization, definitely. I don't think we need necessarily tutorials in a visual novel. It's not... No, because that is 20k more than I have. Like, you were talking about crippling my budget. Okay. At least that did some things. Let me do some research. So genre, I'm gonna do it. We can do a dating game. And we could do love and dating. What would be the theme? What would be a good one? Maybe that would go with anime. Okay, let's do love and dating. Let's see. Maybe we'll do another anime game. We'll do it on mobile. Maybe we'll do cartoonish. And author of love. What we're going to call this one. Okay. There needs to be, I think, focus there, focus there. Okay. Do some balance. Definitely needs dialogue, story, a little bit on the quest system. Voiceover, I think, is super important. World design, player interaction. We'll see how this goes. Because I have this wrong at times. The only way for me to know... No, I won't. Nope. Okay, I need to spend that. So let's see. Yeah. My problem is I'm not able to actually learn here. So while I can keep pumping out games, I can keep the churn going, I'm not actually necessarily learning here. So I can do a paid... Maybe I'll go back and I'll go into my games history. Maybe we'll do... That was Wasteland Ring Out 2. Card Monsters. That wasn't bad. Do it on PC. We'll do it small. 2-dimensional. Go for maybe isometric there. There we go. AI features optimizations. Animation, we really, I think, want to focus on UI. I think this would be much more West focused. And maybe that. Level layout, player interaction, I think will be important. Auto select. We need to start building games on the cheap. Our budget just won't support it. I mean, we're making 2 to 3,000 every month, but that's not good. Again, I keep getting like before when I first played this, maybe I lucked and I just understood some of the things inherently, and I got some good games, and that was fun. But I can't go back and do research on any of my old games. That's kind of having a situation here. I'm going to do an improvement. What can I improve myself on? Definitely artistic skills. Let's do this. Okay, at least I'm making a good solid portion there. In December, let's work on a new game. Do a paid game. We can do a roguelite. We can do a fantasy and a mobile game, small, do isometric. And what we'll do is call it Cell Sword. Features and functionality, arts and animation. I think we're going to do a bit there. Maybe a bit less there. Maybe a bit there. Maybe a little bit more than I wanted in there. Again, it's sometimes hard to know exactly where you want to be. Really want to be, I think, working on the quest there. I think a solid UI system. AI, you want to be fun. Features and optimizations. Let's do a little bit of tutorial money. And there we go. We got to the end of the demo there. So there appears to be a bit more added to the demo here. However, or the prologue, however that this wants to be termed. But fundamentally, I don't see the change here from the fundamentals of the game before, which makes sense. When you're demoing a game, you kind of want to show what it's going to be like. And again, it's this cycle of combine genre and theme, move your sliders around. They made those sliders more in depth and detailed. Um, but again, there was the when there's a game like this, you need to be able to figure out the puzzle behind it, the game's logic, and the game should let you do that. Except there's no way in this game to figure out, okay, what was higher, what was lower, how can I puzzle out where the game wants me to put these sliders for me to get the best result. Um, and as you make these sliders more complicated, actually getting nuanced feedback from the game becomes more important. And so, because there's not that aspect, I think it can lead to a sense of frustration that I was kind of feeling as I was disengaging because I'm like, I'm just moving these sliders around. I have no idea if these are going to be helpful for me or not. And so, I think something that has to happen in this game is not just feedback in terms of a number score of how good it is, but specific feedback on how the player can adjust going forward to score better is going to be necessary for this game. Um, but at this point, I want to say thank you very much for joining me and be seeing you.